Hey guys, it's Hannah from PM Toolbelt. Today we're going to be showing you the dashboard and all the different features that it has. So every time you log in, you know exactly what you're looking at. So up at the top here, you're going to have 4 different categories separating out the work orders. So work orders created today, anything that's past due, not scheduled, or currently in progress. The nice thing about these categories are you can actually click into them. So I'm going to click into past due, for example. And you can see that the statuses from the work order page actually pre-check themselves. So I can see exactly what's new, what's pending approval, what's been approved, what's scheduled, and what's currently in progress, as well as follow up. So you can get a good glance at those 27 work orders to be able to see, hey, this is what we need to pay attention to. Our maintenance guy needs to wrap this up. I need to reach out to an external vendor, or maybe it's something that you need to follow up with. Maybe your maintenance guy left a little note saying, hey, I fixed that garbage disposal, but I noticed that their fridge isn't working properly either. Being able to kind of rectify those details from one of those boxes. Going back to the dashboard, you have 2 types of options. You can either click dashboard, or at any point you can click the PMT logo up here in the top left-hand corner to take you home back to the dashboard. Work orders, so this pinwheel here, you can notice as I hover over each section, it's going to show me the specific number of work orders that are associated to that category. So for example, 2 work orders were scheduled last week, in the past 7 days specifically. This is a good glance for you to see, hey, we had a bunch of work orders last week that were new, we're going to be scheduling a lot of work orders out this week, or hey, we completed a lot of work orders last week and we need to make sure we get those invoiced and billed out correctly. On the right-hand side here are going to be tasks. So this is going to be your online to-do list for your internal staff. Assigning them things to do, whether it's around the office, has to do with a specific work order, has to do with tenants. Any of those things, you can actually assign yourself as a watcher as well to be able to track other people with those specific tasks. So you can see I have turn off lights, fresh desk tickets, making sure I'm staying on those. I can filter actually to see what my tasks are, all my tasks the next 7 days or what's been past due. I can simply get rid of a task once I've completed it by checking it off, and it actually checks it off and takes it away from my home dashboard. As I scroll down here, I'm going to be able to see the real-time view. So this is going to work for companies whether they have internal maintenance or whether you have external maintenance or a mix of both as well. This first vendor up here is going to be for an internal maintenance company. So I see the name of the company and the tech that's specifically out there. He's currently working, so between his statuses of working, getting parts, traveling, paused, maybe getting lunch, or he's completed the job, I can see right now per his mobile app that he is working. Gives me the last known location, time that he specifically changed his status, so I know he was started working at 2:04. It lets me also know exactly what work order he's working on, along with the address, and then the address of when he clocked in, so I can see, hey, how close is that to the actual specific work order. And then the method, he's currently using his mobile app. Anything with an underdotted line I can actually click into and be able to see further information. So if a tenant called in and was asking questions about the work order, I could actually click on the work order and it would take me into that page. For the second line, this is going to be through our external vendor process. So being able to see, okay, this one's AC Construction. They confirmed in either an email or a text message that, yep, we're currently actually out here doing the work. Lets me know that they actually confirmed at 2:04 that they were out there. Again, it's going to show that work order information along with the known location. And for their method of contact, obviously it's going to be email. Obviously, you don't get a GPS track those outside vendors, but you can still see, hey, they're currently working as long as they respond to those notifications. If you have more people, obviously it's going to show up in real time. It's going to filter through them as who's been updating their status. The most recent is going to appear up here at the top. As I scroll down here, I'm going to be able to filter through scheduled work orders. So what's going on today, tomorrow, yesterday, next 7 days. This is great for companies to be able to see, hey, do we have a lot of work going on? Is it going to be a busy week for our staff next week to make sure things are getting scheduled out? Is it going to be a big week for accounting to make sure that bills are getting paid? Great time to take a glance at it at the end of the month to make sure that you are closing work orders out. You're making sure that things that are scheduled are getting completed, so that way you can bill the appropriate people. On the left-hand side here is going to be what we call like a rolling Facebook feed. So it's going to send out all those notifications. Because our system audit tracks everything that everyone does, you're going to be able to see all those notifications going out, who's creating work orders, who's scheduling those work orders. If a maintenance man actually changes his status, it'll appear in this left-hand corner. Also, if a text message goes out and they respond to a text message, they get alerted. And you can see that I can click on any of these work orders to be able to get more information of what's going on. On the left-hand side here, you're going to be able to see, navigate through the program. So home, dashboard, properties, units, lockboxes, reporting, all the way through maintain to be able to see all those work orders, schedules, projects. This left hand is going to be your greatest feature for you to be able to navigate through the software. You can also click on the little arrows up at the top to be able to expand the screen to really focus on what you're looking at. That's our home dashboard. Please watch our other videos so you can learn a little bit more about the software before we get you up and running, or if this is for somebody who's been using this software. If you have any questions, please contact us at info@pmtoolbelt.com, or if you're having an issue, please contact us at support@pmtoolbelt.com. Thank you.